Rock on Beer viewers, welcome to another Homebrew Wednesday. This is Homebrew Wednesday 4, I think. So I think I've made it 4 weeks in a row now with the video. So that's great, especially considering how busy I've been. I just got a new job and yeah, been real busy. But yeah, the Easter holiday just ended. This is the first day after Easter holiday. And I'm down at the brew house, which is why everything looks really orange, because I'm under, fluorescent lighting. And yeah, I just wanted to, this Wednesday, actually get to talk about something cool. I've got a new little homebrewing toy, and you can see it here next to me. So, a friend of mine, he's actually another American who lives here in Denmark. He is moving back to the U.S. He's moving back in, I think he said May. So he's selling off all of his stuff because obviously, like anything electronic from here in Denmark doesn't work in the U.S. So he happened to have all of his homebrew kit up for sale, and I bought it. And on Easter, I was going with my wife to her family for Easter, and we popped in there and I bought his stuff, all of his. I got everything. You can't see it, it's out of frame, but like the buckets and chemicals and hops. He gave me his leftover hops, and he gave me his brewing system, which is a Brewster. And I'll talk a little bit more about it when I'll reset the camera so we can actually take a look at it. But yeah, thanks Keith. Sorry to see you leave Denmark, but thanks for the gear. Yeah, let's get a look at this thing. So I'll just reposition the camera. All right, so I've taken it apart here, so you can see like the base unit, and reposition the camera so we can see everything. So it's called the Brewster, and it's from a Danish company that's called Brew, based here in Denmark, and they make this little all grain set, little electric all grain set. It's kind of a nice beginner. It's got a much lower price point than, for instance, your Braumeisters and ones like that. Pretty simple, but pretty neat little system. It's obviously, you can see here that it's a canning boiler, which if you've seen some of my other videos, I use a similar one to this for doing brew in a bag batches, electric brew in a bag batches. This is about I think it's about 26 liters, something like that. I have to download the instructions because he had lost the instruction manual, so I got to get him off the website. But it's they advertise that it'll make 25 liters of beer, but my buddy, he says that the best he's ever gotten out of it was about 19-20 liters, which that's cool. So yeah, it's an electric canning vessel thing. You can see inside. It's got a 1400 watt element in it, which I know there's a newer model that has a 2 kilowatt, 2000 watt element, but this one should be fine. Oh no, I've got it all off kilter. Yeah, there we go. So you can see the control knobs down there. A bit down there, and that's where you set your temperature and your time. So one of the really nice things about this is you can just set it to a temperature, and you can set a timer on it, and then you can do step mashes with different timers. It's not quite as automated as like your Braumeisters, but takes a little bit more user input, but it can do the same stuff, that's pretty neat. So I'm actually looking forward to that. I've never really done a step mash because I have the cooler, and it's a pain. So yeah, that's the main body of the thing. And then as you saw inside, it's got a bazooka hop screen, and then it's got let's see if I can zoom in here. It's got a ball valve here. So, and then it's got a T-junction here, and it's hooked up. This blue thing coiled around the bottom is actually a Counterflow wort chiller, which I'm also really looking forward to giving a try. And according to the guy I got it from, the Counterflow chiller works really, really nice. You put your water in, and then the wort goes in this tube inside, and then the water is outside. And technically, you should be able to, by the time the wort goes round and round and round and comes out this end here, it should be cool enough. It should be at pitching temperature, which would be really neat. So looking forward to giving that a try. And then, so this is that. It comes out of the ball valve here and flows through your Counterflow chiller. And then you see there's another little junction, another little plastic valve here. And that actually goes up to... let me show you, before we get into that, let me show you it actually has an inner pipe, and that fits down. Let me show you. It's got a screen on the inside, removable screen, and that sits down inside like so. And then obviously you put your grain in there, and you put your grain in there, and then it's all in one. It's all single vessel system. And then actually that other line goes to a circular sparge head up here. Actually, this would be a good time to show. So it comes with one of these little solar pumps here, and then that hooks in between here with some tubing that I've got laying around. Like I said, I have to hook it all up and see how it actually works. But so that's going to pump, and it's actually going to recirculate the mash to keep the temperature. So you'll get your grain in, and then the pump will suck the wort out from underneath the screen there, and circulate it back up through this little halo here that has holes in it. So it's going to have a cool mash recirculation. That's something that I've also been really keen to try out, because I was actually, surprisingly, I was actually pricing out like little pumps and stuff to turn my canning boiler that I have into a recirculating mash, and I was going to order some ball valves and a pump and stuff to do that, and then I ended up getting this, so that's pretty neat. Pretty nice coincidence. So then when your mash is done, you lift this baby up here, and you get these little metal arms, which you saw it earlier in the video, and this will just sit over top, and then you sparge it just like you would, you can either do flat, or you can just run water through it, I guess. And you collect your boil volume, and then boil away. So that's kind of the 10-cent tour of the Brewster system. For me, it's pretty cool. It's not, it's a nice, and it looks like a nice entry-level little system, and I'm really looking forward to giving it a try for a 20-liter batch. That's cool for me, because I'm also hoping that it'll cut some time off the brew day. I mean, should be really nice to just, pull this out, dump it in a bag. No more scooping out the mash tun. Just upend that sucker into a bag and blow that screen out. No more fiddling with getting the mash right before closing up the cooler, because we got it all electronic and recirculating. And if that chiller, works faster than my immersion chiller, or we might even do the immersion and the counterflow together, could drop chilling time to almost nothing. So I'm always kind of looking to speed up the brew day, because I really like efficiency, and this thing seems pretty efficient. So looking forward to brewing with it. Should be brew day coming up here quick. We're going to give it a try with something simple, and I'll of course take a video of that. So hopefully you can see me now. Thanks for watching. I'll of course be brewing with it soon, like I said. Gonna give it a try here maybe this weekend. It's coming up here. And be sure to subscribe if you want to see that, or stay tuned and check me out on all the other social media stuffs like Facebook and Instagram and Twitter. Thanks for watching, and cheers guys. Bye.